Now, India and Japan have conducted mock drills in joint exercise Dharma Guardian. This is the 5th edition of India-Japan joint exercise being held in Rajasthan. As part of the mock drills, both armies participated together and demonstrated their respective tactics. Personnel also performed a mock drill to capture terrorists hiding in a house and used specially trained animals for the task. The exercise signifies deepening of military cooperation between India and Japan. The activities also aim to strengthen capabilities of both the Indian and Japanese armies in counter-terrorism and disaster response scenarios. Of course, viewers, there you see those visuals on your screens. This is essentially the mock drill, the joint exercise that was conducted between India and Japan. It is, in fact, being called the Dharma Guardian. And you see those visuals on your screens. They were, in fact, performing, of course, performing mock drills, trying to understand how both the countries and how both the armies essentially respond and what kind of tactics they have. And of course, you see those visuals on your screens. We are also, in fact, being told that there were specially trained animals also there with, in fact, there during this task. In fact, to give us more on this, my colleague Brian Thomas joins us on the broadcast. Brian, what more details can you share with our viewers as far as Dharma Guardian, the joint exercise, is concerned?
Well, Asafri, amidst this ongoing 5th edition of the India-Japan joint exercise that is called Dharma Guardian, which is being held in Rajasthan, now the Commanding General Eastern Army Japan Ground Self-Defense Force, also Lieutenant General Togashi Yuishi, paid a visit to the exercise site to take stock of the progress that was made on very Sunday yesterday, and he also rendered words of encouragement to both Japanese and even Indian contingents, strengthening the camaraderie between the armies and enhancing the collaborative efforts between these two very nations. And also yesterday it marked the 8th day of the very joint exercise where both armies participated together and even demonstrated how they work together and how they bring down the very target. And even the personnel also performed a mock drill to capture the militants hiding in a house and even used specially trained animals such as dogs and eagles for the task. And this joint exercise also very much signifies the deepening cooperation between India and Japan and underscores their commitment to enhancing interoperability and even mutual understanding. And the training activities also aim to strengthen the capabilities of both armies in counter-terrorism and even disaster response scenarios. And even exercise Dharma Guardian also very much serves as a platform for the exchange of best practices and even cultivation of trust and camaraderie between both India and Japanese armed forces. Even through collaborative training initiatives, also both nations aim to bolster regional stability and contribute to peace and even security in the Indo-Pacific region. And as troops also undergo rigorous training at the margin field firing ranges, the bond of friendship and cooperation between these two very nations continue to strengthen, paving the way for enhanced strategic partnership in the years ahead. And even the military exercise that is aimed at fostering military cooperation and enhancing combined capabilities to execute joint operations in a semi-urban environment. And even Dharma Guardian is, to give more perspective to the viewers, Dharma Guardian is an annual exercise that is conducted alternatively in Japan and India, and this contingent on both sides consists of 40 personnel each, and this Japan contingent is also being represented by troops from the 34th Infantry Regiment, while the battalion from the Rajputana Rifles is representing the army contingent. And even the MOD also recently says that the exercise Dharma Guardian will enable two sides to share their best practices in tactics, techniques and procedures for conducting tactical operations. And this exercise will also facilitate the development of interoperability and even bohemi and even camaraderie between troops on both sides. Yes, Asafri.
Right, absolutely, Brian. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing all those details with our viewers.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.